So we're at the gun center. What are we gonna do?
Shoot some fucking guns.
And we're gonna buy a gun.
And we're
gonna buy a gun. Optimal sleep is the key to being profitable.
Julian's like the side character in all the trading vlogs now.
Thanks, bro.
He was in Riley's.
He's like the extra that's always there.
Thanks, bro.
680 49.
This is firing. Put some more 9mm in there.
Put some 9mm in it, bit. Who do you want to put on a t-shirt? The Richard Mille? Oh my god, bro. Bro had to mog in my video. Bro has to mog in my video. Bro, go mog. Go to your car and wear your watch. What? He couldn't hear me. You heard me. The M4 is kind of wild.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in like COD.
I'm used to it though, because I've shot John's literally so much.
I feel like I'm in COD over here, like imagine having to do this mid like, war.
Bro, that's insane, man.
Like load up your fucking bullets. No wonder they wear like 30.
How's it going, Chris?
We shot an M4. Felt like I was dropping into war zone.
But the pistol low-key more fun.
Yo, there's 40. Nice. I think we might go to 44 instead of the 40. It's a 22. Like, dude, what is this gonna do to anybody? It's not gonna put him on a t-shirt.
It is gonna be on a t-shirt.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is,
bro. No, it's not.
You're missing.
Chris.
We just finished at the gun range. We had a great fucking time. I ended up buying a gun, which I'll show you guys in the next video. That'll probably be like a week or two. Yeah.
Once we do something big on Thursday.
Once we do this next big video we got coming, I'll fucking show you guys the gun I got, and yeah, we'll fucking run it. Wait, does YouTube even allow fucking guns? No, they fucking
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, YouTube, you're coming up on the W's. So now we're gonna go into the video I got for you guys. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of the trades I took this week and show you guys how I'm able to take these fucking markets by the neck. All right, guys, and we're back at the setup. We ended up going to the shooting range. I mean, you guys saw that already, honestly. And we ended up just going to eat after. And I did end up buying a gun, which I'll show you guys in the next YouTube video. You guys will see the gun, and it's a sick gun. I had a great time shooting out there. We shot some ARs, we shot some pistols, and we honestly just went through bullets like crazy. But it was a great time, honestly. I hadn't done that in a little bit, and it was cool to go out and get some shots in, and ended up buying a gun, which was the best part. But back to the setup, we're here. Wanted to take you guys through the trade I took today, which ended up making me a 2.78R. I could have capitalized so much more today, but I didn't see a few things I usually like to see in the market that will make me go ahead and jump into a trade. I usually don't just like jump in the gun, especially on a Monday. Mondays are a little bit tougher, especially with price action. So I didn't just want to jump into a trade preemptively. But let's get onto the charts here and we'll go a little bit more in depth here. So as you guys see, we ended up pushing at the open and coming up to these 67.27s. Now, in these 67.27s, we saw that price couldn't create value higher. Now, my key level that I had for the day at the 67.30s essentially was at the 67.30s, and we never got to that level. So why didn't I take the shorts from up here? Well, one, we didn't hit my key level. We did see initial buyers getting absorbed. Those buyers got absorbed, but where was it? At the edge of value, one, and two, it wasn't at my key level. And I like to look for the absorption at my key level. Now, once I saw that initial absorption, I said, okay, if we get the absorption again, I'd be willing to take this. Now, we didn't get any key absorption up at its valued high for me to be like, okay, let me jump into this position and go ahead and take this trade. But ended up waiting for price to come all the way down and break under this valued low. That's when I was now more interested in the shorts. Why? Well, essentially where we had this level of support here And you see sellers were getting absorbed here at the early morning, usually like a little bit, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes after the open. You see that price broke under that valued low, pretty much claiming undervalue. So showing that buyers could not hold price within value. And for those of you that don't know what that means, is within value is going to be this orange area, which means in between the valued high and in between the valued low. Those are going to be the areas called within value. Anything under the valued low or anything above the valued high is going to be called outside of value. Now, the moment we started breaking outside of value, that's when I said, okay, we could start looking for these shorts. And that's when I saw this big buying attempt right here where buyers pushed and tried to push price back inside of value and failed. Once we saw that failure on the heat map, we had a bunch of offers sitting there and we had aggressive buying stepping in and getting absorbed. So once I saw that, I decided to jump into my position. Now my TP was, this first TP was here and then my last TP was down here. Once we started breaking under, that's when I started holding. But once I saw price flipping back over, I actually had my stops. I don't think you guys can see them here. Let me move this over. I had my stops above this big seller right here, where I ended up getting taken out for a 2.7 R, which ended up being a great trade for the day. Honestly, still a solid trade, still ended up in the green on a Monday, which usually on Mondays price action isn't the greatest for us. Now, how was I able to capitalize in the market here? Is I pretty much waited for my setup, I waited for clean structure, I waited for absorption, and I waited for a key level to enter off. I didn't just enter off, oh shit, the price is dumping here, let me just jump into some sell. No, I didn't just jump in. You guys don't just, I won't be the type to just jump into a breakout trade. That is not what I do. It's not my thing. Now, going into tomorrow, I'm definitely interested in looking for potentially, if we look at this higher time frame and we can kind of just load this up. I actually will clear my charts here and I'll break it down for you guys. Let's go to drawing tools, erase. Let's erase everything here and let's just take off the big trades for now. Now, seemingly today, we couldn't break above this area here clearly. That was a key area clearly that we could not break above. Now, we also have an area here where price opened up yesterday and clearly we held as well. So now it's giving us a range to trade inside of. Now, that's a nice range to look through. Now I'm going to break it down to the 15. From the 15, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and see where we can draw a couple more key levels, because these key levels are based on support and resistance. That's what you guys have to keep in mind. Yes, just trading support and resistance won't help you, but adding order flow to support and resistance is what's going to change your trading completely. Now, we go ahead and mark this level here, which probably will find some more key levels within the smaller time frame, such as the 5 minute, which is what I usually go ahead and do. Because now look, now we've got a little bit more of a cleaner structure. We could kind of line this up a little more. Clearly we tried to push under and we failed. Now we've got a little bit more of a cleaner structure to trade within. Clearly today was shorts would have played out multiple times for us. Now I think here this had to be some type of news. I think Trump was speaking at the time, which explains it. Now, going into tomorrow, we are within a range. I would want to see what happens. Looking at the volume profile for the week. Clearly, this is the valued low and this is the valued high. So essentially, I'm going to wait for a break outside of value, which is multiple. That's mostly the trades I take, which are breaks outside of value and a pullback to try to get back within value and then failure to do so. So going into tomorrow, let's see what we can expect, which is this will be Tuesday. So you guys will see a trade recap by then, hopefully. All right, guys, before I end the video, quick announcement. I'm hosting a free webinar on March 27th, where I'm going to be breaking down exactly how I read the market using order flow and using my flow model. A lot of people watch my content and ask me the same questions. How do you know where price is going? How do you read footprint charts? How do you read a volume profile chart? How do I read all of this and not get overwhelmed? So instead of answering all of these through DMs, I'm going to be walking you guys through this live. In this webinar, I'm going to show you guys how to actually read order flow on the footprint charts, how I build a structured trading plan that I use on a day-to-day basis using my flow model, and the exact framework I use when trading ES. So this isn't about theory, guys. This isn't like some recycled ICT concept on YouTube. This is the actual process I use that I trade every day live with you guys. So if you guys want to join, the link is in the description. Just register and you'll get the invite for the free webinar. I'll see you guys there. And if you're serious about improving your trading, you guys don't want to miss this one.